Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Stanek from Reed. I'm so excited to be able to share this fun experiment with you today. I know that we're currently working on the book, What Do You Do with an Idea? Mrs. Stanek happens to have it right here. And we know that ideas come from all different places. And Mrs. Stanek's going to share with you right now an idea that someone came up with to blow up a balloon, but not with our mouths. We're going to use some other material. So, if you get out your experiment that we've provided for you, it should be with your Wednesday papers, and then the items that we sent home. So you should have a container of baking soda, about 2 tablespoons is what we sent. Mrs. Stanek has the whole box. You should have a little container of vinegar. Again, you'll have the little container. Mrs. Stanek has the whole bottle. And we've also sent home a balloon. Now, Mrs. Stanek happens to have a red one, but yours could be blue or purple or green. Whatever color you have, it will work. Now, at your house, your job is to find a bottle. Mrs. Stanek's using an old Diet Coke bottle, but it could be any kind of bottle. It could be one this size, or it could even be a bigger bottle, like from a pop bottle. But I would suggest you use a water bottle. I think this size works the best for our experiment. You're also going to need, hold on a second, Mrs. Stanek's going to use measuring spoons. Now, we've measured it for you, so you don't have to worry, but I have to use measuring spoons. And it says to use a funnel. Now, we don't have a funnel, so Mrs. Stanek's going to improvise. I'm going to get a piece of paper and some tape and my scissors, and I'll show you how to turn that into a funnel so we can use it for our experiment. So, okay, make sure all stuff's ready, and we'll get started. All right, our first job tonight is to make our funnel. Now, a funnel helps us to get things that are kind of big into things that are kind of small. So all I'm going to do is just roll up my paper almost like an ice cream cone. It's not an ice cream cone, I wish it was. Then I'm going to take a piece of my tape and tape it. Hopefully, if I can get my tape off, tape it all together so it'll hold. It doesn't have to be great. You just want to make sure that you have a little bit of a hole at the bottom, and I'll show you how to make it a little bigger after we put this together. I'm going to use one more piece of tape if I can get it off. This tape is not my friend. Okay. All right, here we go. Now Mrs. Stanek's got it looking kind of like this, and I have tape stuck to my finger. And what we're going to do is, Mrs. Stanek, I'm just going to cut the bottom just about this much. So if I look through it, I can see you. Okay, now I'm going to take my empty bottle and I'm going to stick my funnel in my bottle, just like that. I'm going to set it over here to the side. Now, what I need to do is take my vinegar and I'm going to fill it up to about 1/3 of the way through. That'd be about the bottom of the bottle, probably right about right here. It's going to be hard to see when I do it because vinegar is clear. Oh, it smells terrible. All right, here we go. We ready? We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And all you'll need to worry about is just pouring in the vinegar we gave you into your bottle, and you should be fine with the amount you have. Okay, so I've got my vinegar in my bottle, and I can take my funnel out. Now, I'm going to make another funnel for my balloon, because that one's soaked from my vinegar. This one I'm going to take another piece of paper. I'm just going to roll it up. I'm going to use my tape again, my funnel, and make sure that I can see you out of it. Nope, I can't see you, so I have to see again. Okay, now I'm going to take it and stick it into my balloon. And you guys, I'm going to set this down, are going to just add the baking soda we gave you, but Mrs. Stanek has got to add 2 tablespoons. So these are my heart-shaped measuring spoons. This is 1 teaspoon. I'm looking at my director. I don't know what he's saying. And I'm going to pour it. It might be messy on mine. Oh, it's a little messy, but that's okay. I'm sorry. So we're going to put 1 teaspoon in here. here. And then we're actually gonna switch to the tablespoon. Ooh, I spilled it on the table again. Okay, let's put our tablespoon. And Mrs. Stanek's gonna put a little more in her balloon just for good luck. Now you'll, like I said, you'll have enough in yours. Okay, now what I have to do is make sure, and mistakes happen and that's okay. I have to make sure that our baking soda gets into our balloon. So I'm going to take that kind of slow, and hopefully my cameraman is catching this. You can see it going into the balloon. Cameraman, can you see that? All right, so here we go. It's almost out. Almost out. Almost out. It's taking a long time. Okay, nothing left in my funnel, but I have a lot in my balloon. You can feel it in here. All right, now are you ready? Here's my job. I'm going to take the balloon very carefully. I'm going to stretch the opening and put it over the top of my bottle. Okay, now I'm going to lift my balloon straight up and I'm going to shake. Woo! All that. Now Mrs. Stank's not doing anything. Look what's happening. The balloon is blowing up all by itself. Mrs. Stanek didn't have to blow it up with her mouth or anything. It got filled up with the baking soda and the vinegar. Wasn't that cool? Now, when you guys do this, you have to make sure that the whole opening of the bottle is covered by the balloon, otherwise it won't work. All right, Mrs. Stanek's pretty happy that that worked. This balloon, boys and girls, it was very little and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's gonna, hopefully it's gonna stay like this. And I'm gonna hold it here. This balloon, Mrs. Stanek liked this experiment because it reminded me of how ideas grow. Sometimes your ideas can start really small, kind of like the balloon was. And the more we think about it and the more ideas we come up with, it grows and grows and grows. So this is our idea balloon experiment we did for today. I hope you guys were able to do it at home too. I'm gonna set this aside. And I want to tell you that in your packet for today, you have a little bag full of different objects. There might be, you might have a pipe cleaner, you might have a paper clip, you might have all different things in your bag. After you're done with this experiment, what we would like you to do is dump your bag out and maybe even look around your house and see if you can find anything else that you think would work. And we would like you to try to create something. I would like you to think about, what can I do with all this? What kind of idea do you have in your head that you can use to create something? And then after you get that done, Mrs. Stanek would love it if you would send it to myself or Mrs. Scullin, and we want to see how your ideas turned out. All right, we love you and we miss you. We'll see you soon. Bye.